RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18 is here, and you know what that means. It's time to spill the tea. That's right, I'm spilling all the tea on Season 18, at least what we know so far. Cause honey, the tea has been dry. Normally, that never happens. It seems the girls are honoring that NDA a little bit too much. As they should though, no one wants to get sued, especially by World of Wonder. Oop, queen. All right, let's get this gig started. Okay, let us welcome Juicy Love Dion. She is officially a Ru girl. We're Team Juicy up in here. Side note, the promo actually ate. All the girls look so good. Hopefully this is the energy we get during the season. Now, let's dive into some tea. Full disclaimer, there are heavy spoilers ahead, featuring lip syncs, eliminations, and more. Take the following tea with a grain of salt. Not all of it may turn out true, as we've seen many spoilers turn out to be false in previous seasons. The premiere episode will have no one going home. Shocker. And the first maxi challenge, it will be all about runways. The episode will be titled Reclaim, Renew, Rejoice. The queens paid tribute to the iconic queens that slayed the workroom before them to create a sickening signature drag look. Either way, I'm sure it will be really entertaining. The two queens that do extremely well and land themselves in the top two will be Vita Von Testar and Nina Coco. Both queens really deliver in the challenge, and overall the judges loved what they created. I have a feeling this is going to be a sickening episode. A special Ru announcement. The premier guest judge will be American rapper Cardi B. The season's first lip sync song will be Enough by the premier guest judge herself, Cardi B. It's heavily rumored that Nina Coco wins the premier lip sync. Moving on to episode 2. This is girl group week, and the episode might be titled Q Pop Girl Groups. I know what you're thinking. Q from Drag Race Season 16. I don't think they'll actually honor her that way, considering she didn't do too well during that challenge in her season. Discord Adams, Jane Don't, Vita Von Testar, Juicy Love Dion, and Briar Blush will be in a group together. And it's heard Juicy does really well this episode. There's no surprise there. She is a killer performer. But plot twist, Juicy doesn't actually win this episode. Instead, Jane Don't manages to snatch the win. My guess is she might have took the comedy route during her performance, but you never know. Maybe she's an amazing singer or rapper. We'll just have to see how this turns out. Mandy Mango and Didi Fuego are the bottom two queens for the second episode, and both queens were apparently a mess in the challenge. It's also very possible both queens didn't deliver in the choreography department, or they didn't serve it in their face during the performance. Mandy's run on Drag Race is not looking good so far. Will she be the lip sync assassin or be sent home after bombing a challenge? One of them might be true. They both lip sync to Too Much by Dove Cameron. The runway theme will be something to do with neck, and back. I truly don't know what that theme is, but let's hope the queens deliver some amazing looks. The first queen to get the pork chop will be Didi Fuego. Based off her Meet the Queens, I didn't think she would be first out. But when you're on Drag Race, anything can happen. What are your thoughts on the Latina queen exiting the competition first? On to episode 3. This episode will bring back the iconic RDR Live, a take on the American show, Saturday Night Live. Juicy Love Dion, Vita Von Testar, and Darlene Mitchell will be in the top this episode. They all are very strong in this episode, but one of the queens came out on top. She is Juicy Love Dion. The judges really loved her performance in the skits, and the part she chose really highlighted her strengths. And this isn't the only time she does well. Juicy Love Dion will bag another win in another episode. But which one? The runway theme this episode is said to be Animal Attraction, featuring all things animal print and the animal kingdom. Briar Blush doesn't do well this episode. Mandy Mango is the other queen that bombs this challenge. Both queens land themselves in the bottom and lip sync to Love in Real Life by Lizzo. Episode 4 is rumored to be a sewing challenge of some kind. Briar Blush is said to have some sort of medical emergency during this episode, and as a result, she gets sent packing. However, Briar Blush still participates in the runway, critiques, and lip sync. She does lip sync and goes home normally. Let's talk about Juicy Love Dion. She does really well all throughout the season. Juicy Love Dion and Nina Coco are said to have a showmance earlier in the season. Ever since Brooke and Vanjie had one in season 11, it seems to be a thing when it comes to Drag Race now. Some runway themes we will likely see this season include Drag Family Resemblance. This is the makeover episode. Beige Please. Satin, Innocent to Sexy, Sheer, Transparent, 80s Icon, Shaky Shake, Best Drag, Let There Be Light, and Windy Couture. A look that flows well in the wind. It's rumored that there will be no ball this season. I'm sure there's probably a good reason for them not having it. Will they tell us? Probably not. What would Drag Race be without a show-stopping twist? This season, Immunity and Rated Queen are back, and it seems like it could pan out how it did in season 16. Earlier this year, when they filmed this season, it was her Discord Adams was disqualified during the tapings. That turned out to be false, as you already saw she was announced with every other queen during the reveal. Discord gets eliminated at some point during the competition like any other queen. Jane Don't does really well on season 18. She gets 3 wins and lands herself in the top a lot. It's just too bad she unfortunately gets eliminated at some point. It's not heard which episode she goes home, but we can imagine it was far into the season. Athena Dion is rumored to get eliminated during the Rusical episode. Her elimination could be shocking. I feel like the fans will riot and blame Riggory. The fans do have a point there. We've all seen the rigor mortis. Now, you're probably wondering who the top 4 is. Your top 4 queens of RuPaul's Drag Race season 18 are Darlene Mitchell, Juicy Love Dion, Mikey Meeks, and Nina Coco. Mikey wins 3 challenges this season. One of them will be the iconic Snatch Game. On the other hand, the judges really enjoyed her this season, and I feel like she's going to be a fan favorite. There is still a chance she could snatch the crown though. Now, it's not known if Nene wins any challenges this season. It said Juicy Love Dion is in a similar situation as Q in season 16. She makes it to the top 4, but gets cut before they move on to the finale. Now, there isn't much tea pointing this out, but this is a real possibility. I'm just hoping this isn't an outcome. The reunion, Lip Sync Lollapalooza Smackdown, and the finale are all separate episodes this season. The past 2 seasons had the reunion replaced with a Lip Sync Lollapalooza, but to be fair, it has been very entertaining. Queens that end up in the top 4 for the She Done Already Done Had Hers' title in the Lip Sync Lollapalooza will be Jane Don't, Mia Starr, Kenya Pleaser, and Juicy Love Dion. The top 2 queens of the Lollapalooza are Juicy Love Dion and Mia Starr. Juicy will be the winner. Juicy Love Dion is an incredible performer. She owns any stage she steps foot on, and you'll have to see how that turns out. And I have a feeling Rue is gonna really love her this season. Well, that's all there is. What are your initial thoughts on season 18? Do you think the season will be iconic? I personally think it'll be a good season, especially with some talented queens on board. Make sure you tune in on January 2nd.